Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Do you hear? Don't say anything just yet. I'm about to tell them who our special guest is, but I hear a little bit of feedback. Let me see if it is my phone. Hi, I'm Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. So good to be with you again tonight. I'm glad to see you. We have a special guest with us. I'm about to bring her on camera. Hey, friend, how are you?
Hi.
I hope everything is going well for you tonight.
It is. Thank you.
So we had this epiphany this afternoon that tomorrow, if you live local or you're willing to make the drive to the big CookieCon event that's in Ohio in May, right? Our dates are May still, aren't they?
Yes.
Just kidding. So if you're willing to make that drive, you can actually sign up for add-on classes, and that starts tomorrow. So we thought we'd pop on. We have another guest that we've invited to join us tonight. We're hoping she can join us, but she's in an area that's having some snow, so we don't know if she's home yet. But if not, we'll still show you what her classes are because we have spots, and we want to talk to you about Jen's elective. And then if you want to chat about other stuff, we can. But tonight really is to talk about these classes and how people can get in on the classes if they're not signed up for CookieCon, or if they are signed up and they're looking for like what electives to take. I want to tell you, I think that you definitely should get in on the cocoa butter painting. So I want Jen to tell you about that because it has been one of my favorite electives ever. And she's doing a gnome. So Jen, don't forget, I need a swag bag and I need a gnome cookie that I will paint either before or after. But I want to participate, okay. But we teach the same day. All right. Yeah. You want to say hi to a couple people?
Sure.
Allison is here.
Hey,
Al. Camille is here. She says balmy 30 degrees. Yeah, that's balmy. All right. Hey, sorry. Hi, Barbie. Don't make me laugh, Camille, tonight with these like 30-degree jokes because we're supposed to have freezing rain all day tomorrow. And my husband was like, it's going to snow. And I was like, no, we're not going to get that lucky. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be like slick and black ice. And he's like, well, we might not even get that. I don't know yet. Hey, Mimi, how you doing? How's the weather where you are, Mimi? Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you doing? Miss Cindy makes me think of this because of Louisiana. So my king cake that I told you I thought was getting delivered today, I told them that this morning. I ordered it from Cheeky Monkey in Mississippi.
Yes.
It actually got shipped today, so I don't think I'll have it until Friday. So I will be filling you in this weekend about how the king cake test went. Okay. Hey, Sally from Florida. Kathy, how are you doing? I think Whoopi is here too, Jen. Hold on one second. Hey, Whoopi, how in the world are you?
Hello. Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Barbie.
Oh, and Debbie was
me after Deb.
You gotta show her those pictures, Debbie. And then I don't think they're trademarked, so you need to post them in the cookie group because they're killer good. I mean, just really, really good. Something she just sent me. You're signed up.
Yeah, I know you and I saw you and Becky did again since you guys are already taken. But that's awesome.
I love the cocoa butter painting. Not only is it super relaxing, it smells delicious, and the cookies are just always beautiful when we're done. I think, have I done two now? I think I've done two with you, huh?
No, you only did the one.
Wait, which one?
So you did in Dallas because you weren't teaching. We've always ended up teaching on the same day.
So I didn't get to do the second one. So the first one I did was the one with that beautiful flower.
The flower and the butterfly.
And then I brought an extra cookie home because I was in your last class, which was fabulous because then I got to practice some more and I loved it. Hey, Sean, how are you? Nancy, hello. Robin, how in the world are you tonight? I hope you're feeling even better and better. Oh, so Mimi, it's 66 degrees. So it's not like super warm there. Allison's up on our weather here locally, freezing rain until 9, then rain. Well, just move that appointment, Allison. It is not worth going into Northern Virginia during freezing rain. I mean, it's just me, but I would move it. Just move it. Hello. There you go.
Hey,
let's see. Wendy, how are you? Back from India. You missed some sessions, but you're back. You are back. That's cool. We're going to have to hear about that trip. That sounds like it was fun. Going to post after the live. smelling room at CookieCon because it just it smells like you're walking straight into a chocolate factory. Like, well, the first time I took the class, I walked in and there's heating pads all the way around the room. And I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. But then after you demonstrated everything, I was like, this is brilliant. We should all be teaching how to paint with cocoa butter. The kids would go crazy over this. It was amazing. And you could smell it all the way into the hall room.
See, I didn't know that.
The hallway. Sorry, guys. It's a long day. Hello, Facebook user. Hey, Julie, how are you? All right. I have to check on Priscilla. I haven't heard from her very much today. Hope she's okay. Oh, Cindy, they're under a tornado watch. Hope the Houston friends are safe. So Barbie and Becky, are you guys under tornado watch over there? You got storms moving from west to east tonight? Yes, her class was so good. Okay, so the other person we invited has not responded. I'm hoping that she is not stuck in traffic, but she was in a carpool. She was in a carpool pickup line and it was snowing. She was in Texas and it was snowing. So I was like, well, let's see. All right, I think we're good there. We're good there. We're good there. Okay, I've responded to everybody. So, Jen, let me tell them one thing real quick, and then I'm going to show them the picture and let you talk about cocoa butter painting and this gnome. And by the way, does the gnome have a name?
I did. I never named my cookies.
You don't? Oh, my gosh. Jen, you have to name them because then otherwise it's just like the year you did the gnome. Like, name her. Give her a name.
The year I did the gnome.
That we need a name. Just give it a name. We're going to do this for years and years and years. And so eventually it's going to be like, you remember way back in 2023. That's what we're going to say. Cause we're going to be the old people with blue hair teaching at CookieCon and we'll be running around. We'll be pushed to our classes in wheelchairs.
Coco. I like that, Mimi.
So okay. Coco, that's a great idea. Becky's safe. Lots of wind and rain. Okay.
Coco.
Right, Coco. Love it. I love it. Hey, Sabra, how are you doing tonight? Okay, so guys, you know, I released a new class. It's an advanced class. Comes with the box, comes with your cutters. It's going to be super fun. I will show you a picture really quickly, and then we're going to jump into talking about CookieCon. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because there are only 2 boxes left. So this is the set of advanced cookies we're going to do. We're going to do a 3D bee box. We're doing a bee panel with the honeycomb in it, which we'll do with isomalt. There is isomalt in your kit enough to do 1 cookie. We're doing a plaque cookie that has that beautiful design on it, and then like dripping honey. And then we've got a farmhouse sign that you can do sideways like we have it there with welcome to our hive, or upright like you would see a farmhouse sign outside someone's door at their house. And so this is an up close of the plaque. That's the bee box. This is the welcome to our hive, but there are only 2 boxes left, which means there's only 2 admissions to the class left because this is one that you can only do if you have the box. And Jen, I just want to tell you, thank you for buying a box today. It was so fun. I think almost everybody that has been to the last couple retreats is in this class. So that's fun. That means you guys are going to really enjoy this one, I think. Let's see. Signed up, can't wait. Wendy signed up. Debbie is yes. And I think they're talking about the box that we just shimmied over to right there real quick. But there's only 2 boxes left. They're on the website. The information's at the bottom of your screen. Grab those. Everything is shipping on Monday. The class is the Saturday after Valentine's Day, so it won't interfere with those of you who sell Valentine cookies, okay? And let's switch over here because I want you to see Coco. Coco's so cute. Coco's so cute. All right, so also, guys, let me just say, Jen, you might want to shimmy right or left. I don't know which direction so they can see your face. The other way.
Flip the other way.
The other way. Okay. And I'll go this way. How's that? Good? That's so funny. Yeah, we have all this technology, don't know how to use it, so we're just going to shimmy. So anyway, class or CookieCon this time, because of prices where we're going at the resort, CookieCon is actually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So don't get confused. If you're used to it being Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is what's normal, It is actually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Tuesday and Wednesday are add-on classes, and then Thursday and Friday is when they do the electives. And Jen and I are both teaching electives on Friday. Okay. And if I thought that I could move around fast enough, I would just make one of my electives your class on one of my off hours.
I was
But
going to say my last class.
if I can
You're
get
already
cleaned up in
done.
time, yeah, if I can get cleaned up in time and you're not full, I'm popping right over there. I'm going to
Well,
go get
as of right now, there's nobody signed up for my last session.
What? Okay, you guys have to fix that. We have to fix it because this class is really fun. I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, so that's Coco. So Jen, tell them what they do in class and tell them all about painting like a 5-year-old because it's really people get so scared when they see painted cookies, but you make this just so easy.
So yes, we do paint like we're 5. I know everyone's always so scared, and even like the cocoa, painting with cocoa butter. And it's really, you're just using powders and you're mixing it with the cocoa butter. You're making your paint that way. I gotta.
And I'm trying to, let me just get this way for a minute.
So, I let my cookie do the work for me. I do it with dimensional piping so that I have all my sections.
Yes.
And all I'm doing is slapping color on in a little spot, and then I move it across the little section I'm trying to paint. So you're really like you're 5. You're just putting a little color on and moving it. Like there's no skill to this because your skill is a skill that we all have as cookiers. Your cookie is being piped dimensionally.
That's right. Do you know the first time I took this class, I was like, how are we going to ice these cookies and paint within 45 minutes? That was part of the allure to the first time I took it. And then I walked in the class, you had your cookies already piped in the different sections. I was like, this is like paint by number. I can do this. I feel like I'm going to be able to do this.
That's
she's
good.
She's going to add a bee to the gnome. Just bring one with you. You need to totally take this class. It's so fun. Mimi's right. It's a really fun class. 1 box. Julie, did you grab a box? Let me go. Oh, I see that Julie got a box, Jen. Julie will be in class with us. How fun is that going to be? All right. Yep, guys, grab that. Somebody grab that last box before this live stream is over so I can stop talking about the boxes. Somebody go grab that thing. That's too funny. Now, of course, just in case you're wondering, I do have 2 backup boxes in case anything happens. I always keep 2 and I'll release them at the very end. Extra color amber and yellow. Sterling pearl bronze, Sally. All right, now let's go talk about Nomi. What made you do the gnome? What was like? Was it just on your mind this year?
I think so. I think because of you.
Like it's in your brain, right? Because when did we really start doing gnomes? Because when I looked back at pictures, I was sending some pictures to CookieCon for the screens. And when I was looking back, I think I've done a gnome thing in Cookieathon 3 springs in a row.
Wow. Yeah.
I think, right? But I feel like this year it's really hot. They're everywhere.
I don't even know. I went searching for, I go searching for clip art and something that strikes me that looks easy enough to flood and then not a lot of colors, right? Because I don't want to bring with me tons of colors. And because you're only working on little paint palettes that only allow 6 little wells. So, I mean, obviously when you're painting at home, you'll have bigger palettes, but
Hey, I did want to ask you too. Do you know how we mixed everything up and we had it in those disposable paint palettes in class? Couldn't we just set up a cocoa butter palette and leave it? Is there any reason we can't leave it?
What do you mean?
Like let it harden up and then reheat it? Or anything?
Some people were taking them from my classes because they're allowed to. Yeah, all you have to do is put it back on the heating pad and it'll remelt.
I got a really cool new paint holder. I don't know if you've seen these or not. It came from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Let me just show it to you real quick. I was thinking about setting this up with cocoa butter. Have you seen these?
No, I haven't.
So it's about 8 inches by 8 inches. So much fun, these screens. Okay, it's square and it's got each section has 9. It's very, very thin.
Oh, wow.
So that's what made me think it would be. I got a couple of them because I wanted to set one up and just leave my sterling pearls that I'm painting with. I wanted to, and I got one to put my elites in because I thought I could do the little stickers on top to mark what colors under it and get right to set my palette up for my things I know I use all the time. I've been trying to keep better track of that. And then I thought, oh, this would be good to set up for the cocoa butter as long as it's not going to go bad, right?
It doesn't, because I keep my cocoa butter. It's just in a bag in my room at room temperature.
Julie says this gnome is super cute.
Thank you,
Julie. The info is in the morning video about the class, and it's also in the details on the website. And then Barbie would like to know, what's the brand of dust that you use with the cocoa butter? And this might be a good time to tell them if that matters.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I use crystal colors, and the only reason I use crystal colors is when I was a cake person, I had started collecting those before sugar art even really came big on the scene. And I can't invest in lots of different brands. So I just stuck with my crystal colors.
Hey, Nancy, look, how are you? Nancy, do you want to come on? I'll send you a link really quick.
Hi,
You want to tell us about your classes? Do you have time? I'll send you a link and you can come on real quick. So, Jen, are any of the elective classes for your cocoa butter totally full?
Not one.
Okay, so that means what times can they get in with you? Don't you start at 9?
I start at 9, so it's 9, 10, 11, 12. I break from 1 to 2 for lunch, and then 2 and 3.
Okay, so you have lots of opportunities. Now, Jen, tell me if this is still the case, because you've got a few more CookieCons under your belt than me. So tell me, I don't want to lead anyone astray, but is it still correct that you sign up for 2 electives that are included in your CookieCon ticket price? And then when you're there, you can go to the registration desk on the second day to see if anything's open and possibly pick up a ticket?
So it's possible. I mean, the last 2, they've allowed it. I think it all depends on how many people have signed up for the show. Like if they're at capacity, how many tickets they do have left. They have allowed people to pick up a third.
But this year, I think I know I have to be better than last year. I have to do a better job as the teacher, right? And not have a whole bunch of people standing and extra people trying to squeeze in that don't really have tickets.
Because I'm German, so I'm Nazi about it, and I don't like people just getting in my class because it's not fair.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like we're gonna really, because they added more people to the classes this time, so we'll just one,
right? Added 1 person per session.
Because don't we have 96? We have 96. If we fill up, we have 96 this time. So I am gonna put a tough assistant in place. Because I am really bad at saying no to you all when you're like, can I just sit at the back table? And I'm like, yeah, why not? The more the merrier. But we can't do that this time.
Yeah, because I always did giveaways. I don't allow, and that's how I kind of knew if somebody had a ticket or not.
I did that because you told me that was a good thing to do a giveaway. So I did giveaways. I'm going to do that again this time so I can collect the tickets. But I definitely am going to put somebody that is way tougher than me at the back of the class this time to say, she's tougher than me and she's a mom. So no is like super easy for her. And she's watching. You can jump in anytime and tell him you're the enforcer. Yeah. Oh, Allison did this at home with the pressed shortbread. I know.
I'm so excited you're back again, Beck.
I know it's going to be such a good class. Assistant police. It's just because I am not good at telling you all no. Let's see. Okay, Jen, you taught her 45 minutes. Now teach. I think that's supposed to mean teach her. There's supposed to be a pay. No.
Right. Yeah.
No, Debbie, she's going to teach and I'm going to be up at going, hey.
45 minutes.
We know we're I know I can't break the rules. That's why I'm putting an enforcer in place. It's too funny. So if we signed up for 2, can we pay for extras? Wendy, I don't think so.
No,
Not
because
on electives,
you're not really paying for electives. I mean,
right?
they're included in your price.
I don't think there is an extra even if there's openings, right? I don't think that was the way it worked last year. I think you could just go get up to 1 more ticket if they had tickets. But I don't know if they're doing that this year. I haven't seen that anywhere.
So, I've only seen it done the last 2, and it's not a guarantee. I think it's just a
Yeah.
matter of, right, even if they sell all 900 tickets, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody, like me, I only selected 1 elective because I can't take any on Friday. I
Right.
only have on Thursday and nothing.
Okay,
There
so
wasn't a
I'm
whole lot.
curious, what does the elective teacher take as her elective on the other day? What are you taking?
I'm taking the other edible clay because I wanted to compare it to yours.
Okay, good, good, good. I think
And
that's
I
good.
actually, so sorry, I am signed up for 2 because I am taking uh my taste.
I think that I am currently signed up for the edible clay because I've never done an edible clay class before.
Right.
I've made it and I've done it, but I want to see how Grammy Pammy does it. And I think I signed up for the palette knife because I really want to see those. Like I've done palette knife painting on cakes before with buttercream, but I
Mhm.
really want to see like, some of this stuff really just boils down to the consistency. Even if you have the technique down, the consistency of the icing is super important. So I want to see what it looks like because then I feel like then I can practice and get it, right?
Right.
And I'm hoping I can go to the counter and snag a third one because I want to do May's eye
So she only has one
thing open. Yes.
pot filled. Well, no, only one
Oh, one
filled.
filled.
And
Okay.
it was the time that I wanted because I didn't. So I of course because I was texting you when it became pick your
Yeah.
class day, and I stupidly made I took on a private class the same night, and I was driving home from Pennsylvania, so my friend Jen had to do all my picking for me.
Well, she
So
did a good job.
she did. She got me everything, and I just
Don't
know I had only told her one elective. I didn't tell her the other because I just
Yeah.
didn't want to burden her too much.
Yeah. And don't you feel like there was a I feel like it was easier to get electives. I don't feel like I've only heard 1 or 2 people say they couldn't get the elective they wanted.
Right.
And
Yeah.
there's still a lot of spaces open, so you can grab classes still.
So I think there's
Um,
still a lot of tickets because I was
yeah,
looking at the tracks. There are
and only
only
one
3 tracks that are completely full, and that means right, each track can hold like 110 people.
right,
So if only 3 are full, that's definitely 330 people. So you got to
right.
figure there's at least another couple of. I think there's probably only 500 tickets that have been sold so far.
You think? Ooh, Karen and Mike, are you on here? Come tell us. We'll send you a link.
I'm
Come tell us.
guessing. This is my
Yeah.
deductive
But
reasoning,
I
and this is
think your deductive reasoning is quite solid though, but there were like 8 different tracks, weren't there? So even if
there's
the others
6. I think
there's 6 total?
someone had posted it somewhere. Someone posted that number somewhere. I think, or you
Okay.
might be right. It might be 8. But
Okay.
think about that. It's 900 divided by 8. It's a
Uh-huh.
little bit more than 100 per track.
Yep, exactly.
Um,
For people that don't pick.
right.
All
So
right.
I I'm trying to make myself feel better because I don't have a lot of people signed up for my class.
But
So
but you have people signed up, and that's all that matters, that people want to keep learning the technique.
yeah,
And your cookies are beautiful.
thank you.
And I really hope that they let us do this third class thing again with a ticket, right? Like get the ticket and then get in. I hope they do. Um, and seriously, guys, the cocoa butter class, you have to think about it for more than just cocoa butter because she's going to teach you how to do it with cocoa butter. But there's also a whole background part of that if you teach cookie classes, she's also inadvertently teaching you how to like do a kids painting class, literally a kids painting class with whatever medium you want to paint with. So it's very valuable information.
Yes. So I mean, it can be translated to,
Mm-hmm.
just gel colors and water, or
Yes.
powder and water, and it's just it's not. I just chose cocoa butter because I like it. The only thing that's different about cocoa butter and painting with something else is cocoa butter. When you're layering it, they melt
Yes.
into right. It melts it blends the colors a little easier.
Yes,
So
I
that's
love it.
nice.
Okay, so Sally, I'm totally not going to do that because I just said that I can't do it. And that's why I have an enforcer in place. But don't think I didn't think about it. I totally did. Just saying. Hey, Charlotte. Oh, good. I'm
Yay.
so glad you got her class.
So
Good,
excited to meet
good.
you.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited to do. Now, I didn't put my picture up because my class is sold out. Well, not sold out, but it's full. The spaces are full, but it's moldable royal icing. So A to G. So what is that? 8? 7. It's 7. It's so bad. I shouldn't have to do that in my head like that, but it is 7. So that should be like, if there's over 100 in each track, right? There's that set up to be, there's probably 120, huh? Probably.
Maybe then, yeah.
And 3 are full. So that's probably, so even if the other ones are halfway full or 75%, right? We don't know
I
how
don't
many.
know. I mean, some could only have maybe 20 people in them. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I guess that's possible too. Hold on. The number was 6:30 on the night for add-on classes.
That was
and
her number.
Huh?
That was her queue number.
That was your queue number, Barbie? Because I thought we had higher number because people were on multiple device. Oh, it went through H, Julie says. I know, me too, Charlotte. I'm so excited just in general to get to teach at CookieCon, to go to CookieCon, to see it everybody at CookieCon again. I love these things. They're so much fun. We are both doing electives in Orlando, right? And then I'm gonna have a day of add-ons again.
So I'm back to doing again another cocoa butter but
Yes.
it's a different project. It's going to be a
good.
poinsettia.
Nice, just in time to get them ready for Christmas classes. I love it. And Jen has good swag too. I have good swag in my class as well. I didn't use it. I didn't like tell you all what it is, but I do have good swag lined up so that you can take your cookie home and redo it. Oh yes, queue number. Waited 55 minutes to pick classes. That's
Wow.
rough. That's rough. And it seems weird because there's not very, to me, it seemed odd this time because not many of, now we're switching gears, not many of the add-on classes are sold out, are completely sold out.
So that also makes me believe that not a lot of tickets were sold.
And I think money is just way tight. Yeah, Julie, we got you covered. If you're doing either one of our electives or either one of my add-on classes, your swag is going to be good. See on Cookie. Yes, it'll be fun. So I was surprised about that too. So here's the other thing. So Jen, tomorrow night, right? People that do not buy a CookieCon ticket but want to take add-on classes can now sign up to take the add-on classes. So Miss Tammy from 2T Stencils was going to be here with us tonight, but it looks like she has not been able to make it. So let me show you this. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Yeah, the rooms are higher this time, aren't they, Jen? Like in just as a medium range, isn't?
I think it's pretty average from the other ones. Dallas was really expensive.
Well, I thought Reno was really cheap or inexpensive. Excuse me. I thought the prices in Reno were really, really affordable. Were they not? Do you don't think they were? Weren't they like $90 a room? I feel like Reno was the cheapest.
Yeah, that probably was. But like $150 a night for a room is pretty standard. I guess, I'm from the New York area. So to me, that's normal.
I got you. That makes sense. But I do feel like Reno was a lot less expensive because me and Cindy stayed an extra day on the beginning and an extra day on the end so we didn't have to jump right back on those airplanes because the flights were really long. If you were going back to the East Coast, that meant you flew 3 hours to Dallas or Houston or somewhere up north, and then you had another 3 hours to get to the East Coast. It was just a lot of traveling.
We don't even want to talk about leaving Reno because...
Yeah, you had lots of trouble, didn't you?
Yes. I hope they don't go back to Reno. So I'm sitting on the tarmac and we were 2 hours late. So I missed my connection already before I even left Reno.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get on the connection I thought I was on, they kicked me off because it was overbooked. So I'm in Texas.
Oh,
In Dallas, Fort Worth was where my connection was. And
wow.
I couldn't get on a plane. They finally got me on one, but I had to go to South Carolina. I had to go make another stop first before I could get back to Philly.
Before and hey, Cindy, are you still on here? Did you have like 2 stops before you got back to Louisiana? I think that you had a couple stops too. I think she had something too. All
My
right, so
luggage.
let's show him Tammy from 2T Stencil. She was going to jump on with us tonight if she made it home in time, but Tammy has 2 classes. Did she do an elective? Because I didn't see an elective spot for her.
No, she's not doing an elective.
Okay, so she's doing 4 add-ons. So she's teaching morning and night, Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, so this is Tammy's classes. You'll have to look if you want to add these on. She's doing this beautiful Happy 4th of July class in Ohio. And then she's also doing this America class, the graffiti class. It's really cute. And the swag, you need to read the class description because the swag's amazing. She has it all listed. And if I'm not mistaken, when I looked at the airbrush classes, she's doing one class in the morning on this day, the other class in the morning on this day, and then reversing it so you can work in other classes. So I am only teaching one day. I'm teaching add-ons one day on, I'm sorry, let me be more clear for when someone rewatches the video. I'm teaching add-on 2 classes the first day on Tuesday, and then my elective class on Friday. But add-ons, I'm only doing one day, 2 classes. So my morning class is, and don't we start at some ridiculous hour that day, or is that the 10? No, we start at 10.
10, yeah.
So
This first day is later.
that's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So we're doing this class from 10 to 2, and then we'll break for lunch from 2 to 4, or rather set up for the next class. So Be the Sparkle is this class that has the fashion and the floral, and we're going to do some cool stuff like on that CookieCon cookie so that you'll have that for your shadow boxes. We got a lot of techniques in that class, so read the class description. There will be some things pre-made for you in that class because we're just not going to have time to make them and have them set up, but we're going to cover the technique in class and I'll demo it. We just don't have time to make all of the pieces. And you're also going to learn how to marble fondant and do some ruffle looks with that class. And then the afternoon or evening class, depending on what you consider 4 o'clock, is from 4 to 8 on Tuesday. And it's called XOXO, Hugs and Kisses. And so it's additional floral and fashion that coordinates with the first set plus a shopkeeper sign. So we're going to have a lot of fun. There's a ton of techniques in both of these classes. They're meant to coordinate. So if you want to do them both, you can shadow box them all together. Tammy's class is going to focus on texture and airbrushing. Jen and I got to go to a retreat this summer. Was it summertime, Jen, or fall?
It was
late summer, early fall. Why don't we go with that? I don't know. I wish Tammy was here. She would know exactly when it was. But we got to go to one of her smaller retreats. She plans some that are smaller. They're really intense. And we got a lot. We did a lot of cookies and we covered a lot of ground, didn't we?
yes.
And I feel okay now to start working in airbrushing more on Tuesdays and in the classes because I feel like I needed that. I've been airbrushing for a couple of years, but I feel like I needed that to feel like I got it from a pro, right? I wanted to know Tammy saying, yeah, you're doing this okay. You're not going to lead anyone astray. It can happen, you know? And May is doing an elective. Is May on Thursday, though? May's on Thursday, right? Realistic eye painting.
Yes, because I had to take it.
Is there anybody else in our group that you saw that was teaching besides Nancy? Oh, Nancy is so let me do this real quick though.
Well, I saw that Jody Till just joined your group, so she's teaching.
Yeah, and that's the only add-on class that I'm taking this time. I'm taking Jody's class with those beautiful, I think it's pink peonies and the special wrapping. I've wanted to do.
I wanted that one, but I wanted also to take Amy Clow's class.
Okay. Well, if you end up adding another one because someone funds you or something, You can't do 2?
Well, because I don't have enough time. I want to do Wednesday afternoon to go to the vendor hall
Okay.
because
Now,
Thursday and Friday I don't have a lot of time.
I have to tell you that the reason that I held myself back and only took the 1 class because I wanted to take another airbrushing class, but the specific reason I held myself back is because I have not properly shopped at any CookieCon. So, I feel like I have done myself a great injustice by not scoping out all the new things for the group and stuff. So, I have reserved big chunks of time to just be in the vendor hall. That's terrible. Yeah. I'm so glad my husband's not in the house right now because he would be like, "What? What are you doing?"
So, I was going back and forth, and then I saw Jody's teaching that floral class in Orlando. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to take it in Orlando.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. I think that's good logic too. Her flight wasn't canceled, but her return from Reno was crazy. I remember there was something, everybody was going through something that day. Charlotte, you're in Be the Sparkle, right? And Becky, yes, Tammy's retreats are awesome. They're so much fun. We had a great time.
It was definitely before the October retreat. It was
before our October retreat. And like, I'm thinking it was either the last week of August or the beginning of September, or last week of September, first week of October. It was like late summer because it was still warm.
All right, I'm going to my calendar. Hold on.
But I have to tell you, it's like when all the crisis started in my family, and it couldn't have happened at a better time because I literally just needed to go somewhere for the weekend. Shopping, I cannot wait. I know. Let me tell you, that vendor hall is like, wow.
Was it? I want to say it was like March that we went.
No, we did not go at the beginning of the year, did we? It was definitely summer, fall. Late.
I don't know.
Keep looking. I think it was in the ring.
It's not on my calendar.
You're gonna
I don't know.
Have a great time, and the vendor, and it's. I think really, I'll look it up later, but I'm pretty sure vendor hall, boo flying. Julie, listen, do the trick. 2 suitcases, one nested in the other, because it's cheaper than paying shipping, because shipping is so crazy right now. Just nest 2 suitcases, pack into the smaller one so that you have the bigger one to bring home all of your trades and all of your shopping purchases, because you are going to need it. And guess what I did, Jen? Me and Allison did a thing. So Allison had a little bit of time. So I said, hey, Allison, we are bringing extra luggage, Cindy. We're bringing extra luggage. Woo, woo. I'm so excited you're in that class. Thank you to everybody. I know, but I'm saying woot woot, Charlotte's in the class. So I could help somebody out if we have room in the van. I'm renting a van for this. Yes, you need to bring another suitcase for shopping. Yes.
And just for the swag that you get. Just the bag alone that you get from CookieCon.
Yeah, you got to go on. Cindy, you should post those pictures in the Cookie Snack Attack group, because I don't remember where you posted them. But Cindy posted pictures recently of just the first day of our first CookieCon in Dallas. And half the bed was covered. And I remember that night when we were packing, we kind of all laid our stuff out. Like our beds, full size or queen size beds, were fully covered with everything that we were trying to grab pictures of. And it's not junk, y'all. It's good. People bring good trades, and I have all of mine here, and I love it. But the thing me and Allison did, I know it's not good grammar. We did a thing. Yes, we did, Allison. We did. So Allison now has 4 printers up and going. So I said, hey, I was thinking I really want to be a sponsor for CookieCon. Think we can crank out 900 cutters by the beginning of April? So Allison was like, sure. And so she's like, I can, because now she prints multiple cutters on a bed. So we did pick a cutter. I think it's 3 inches or less, but it's cute. It's the icing bag that's above the Cookie Snack Attack.
Oh, nice.
So we put the icing bag, and then she put Cookie Snack Attack on it for me. And then I've got like invitation card to put in there. We've got stickers. We've got some like tools that we use in our classes all the time. So she's just steady printing those in in between printing class cutters. So I'm super excited about that because she's already like, flying through them. And then we have time to hit the reset button and do the next round for Florida. So we'll have something ready for that. And then I am working on, Nadine taught me a few tricks. And so I'm working on some specialty things for just the cookie snack attackers to trade. And then my regular trades.
Here's my trade.
I love it. I love it. Cookie Monster.
I'm bringing him back. He went to about 2 CookieCons.
So, kids that carry around like that one thing way past the time of their age that they should be carrying around. That was my toy, was a little tiny 6-inch Cookie Monster. He was like this big. He was so cute. I still have him somewhere. Because it's the one, my sister had a little scrap of her quilt from her crib that she carried for years, her blankie, and I had Cookie Monster, and I just drug that thing around. But I love Cookie Monster.
So I still have my baby blanket.
You do? Nice.
And I carried that around probably till I was like embarrassing, probably about 8 or 9.
Should we be telling people this? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Like I slept with my baby blanket. Like my mother, she like after a while, she's like, I gotta take this from you and we have to clean it. And then she like boxed it up and gave it to me on my wedding day.
Oh, that's fun though, Jen. That's fun. But Cookie Monster's gone everywhere with me. And so when you said you were bringing Cookie Monster back, I was like, oh, cool. So wait, I have something else.
Ooh, Deb, a Grinch cutter. Sorry.
Huh?
I saw Debbie's comment. I was like, a Grinch cutter.
Wait. I'm coming to you. Oh, is that what you're working on? Debbie's working on trades. Yes, you go, Allison, because you are just killing it. I love it. So much fun. Julie, cookie cutter. Barbie says, wow. Allison, so it's 3 1/4 inches, and it's our piping bag with the bow. There will also be a contest. And there will also be a giveaway that's probably going to be worth about $100. So be watching for that. You'll know it. It will be bright pink. Yes. Yay. Nadine, yes, you did teach me something about scribes. So I'm using some extra jewelry pieces that I have to make some scribes for our cookie snack attack people. You might add a Grinch cutter. Okay, look, for real. If you are adding a Grinch cutter, you better save me one. Like I was
gonna say, remember who taught you how to use Fusion?
I just and make sure you bring your teacher one. Hey, Ashley, how are you tonight?
How you feeling, Ash?
How are you doing? How is your arm? I saw a post.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better and you're going to be ready to roll by May. Cookie Monster Dale bought me when I started decorating. I know, because he's so cute, right? So guys, I did want to ask you something. You got it. Same, Debbie. All right. So I did want to ask you something. Do you want to make a special trade day and time for the Cookie Snack Attackers to meet up? And do you want a special trade to trade in Cookie Snack Attack? Like once we know how many Cookie Snack Attackers are going, do we want to, like how they're doing that cookie thing and it's set up in groups? Do we want to do a Cookie Snack Attack trade? It's up to you guys if you want to do something particular just for the Cookie Snack Attackers. I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to do. Barbie, are you saying yes?
Saying yes.
For that in particular? Okay. So I think what I'm going to make to trade for the Cookie Snack Attackers, because obviously they're pricey, I think I'm going to make scribes. So as we get a little further down the pike, we do need to take a head count. I'll put a sign-up sheet or something. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure somebody can tell me how to do a Google form, right? And you guys could submit forms, or we could just put a post in the group and you could comment, coming to Ohio, I want to participate. And we could make something special for the group, right? That you only trade with the snack attackers. Yes. Julie's saying yes too, if we know approximate numbers. I've just never been the Grinch, how much you can get printed. Yeah. And then I'm going to bring other trades. Like, in Reno, how we did the poker chips. What's everybody doing? What's the thing that everybody's going to do for this amusement park, basically?
I think Reno was a an oddity. That was new that somebody just latched onto that, and then everyone did.
It was a good idea though, right?
I don't think that's never been like a themed trade before.
Oh, Mimi, we should bring a recipe, doesn't have to be cookie related, and make a fun recipe cookbook just for Cookie Snack Attack. You want to put one together? Because I like that idea a lot. Oh, fantastic, Nadine. What do you think? Do you want to, is that what you're saying, Mimi? You want to do trade recipes while we're there? Everybody bring one and then we'll put it together and the whole group have access. We could make it downloadable and for free, right? That shouldn't be too hard to do. We could just scan it and drop it in. And is that what you mean? Is that what you want to do? We could do that. What else could we do, Jen? Any ideas from previous ones?
I've
Like I
only
know
done that. I've been only part of that cookie swap, and this will be my third time doing the cookie swap.
I think I'm not doing that this time, but just because there's so much other going on right now, because I really kind of wanted to get in on that. And then I was like, oh, I better wait. I better not.
They're almost up to 5 groups. When
Yes.
she started it with 2 groups.
Yes.
2 or 3.
Yes.
It's up to 5.
That's going to be pretty amazing, I think.
She actually had to, I don't know if Mike contacted her or she contacted Mike, but
I don't know, but it sounds like it's going to be fun. Barbie's in the cookie swap too.
Yes, I saw Barbie.
Jen, tell Julie about the cookie swap, what it is. Because I think they can still sign up, can't they?
Yeah, I think there's still room. I don't know when she's cutting it off, especially now that she actually talked to Mike about getting a room to do it in right after the keynote, so that we're not in anybody's way, because it can get pretty crazy. But the cookie swap, there's a Facebook group called CookieCon Cookie Swap.
Okay.
It's a public group, so you should be able to find it and get into it. And then there's rules in the group, and there's a post to sign up if you wanted to be a part of one of the groups. But what basically is you bake 24 cookies, all the same recipe, and you're in a group with 24 people. She puts out bags, and you drop a cookie in every bag. So every 24, right? There's 24 people in a group. You're coming back home with 24 different cookies from
That's fantastic. That's like our ornament exchange we did at retreat, which I loved. Everybody had a full,
almost very similar to that. Yeah,
complete set. And I like the idea of dropping it into bags, because I can imagine that would take hours if you all were like actually talking to each other through that process.
Right.
And I don't know, Debbie, maybe you can help us with this. I don't know this resort, but I did want to have a get together, a gather up place, or meet for dinner or something for the Cookie Snack Attackers. But I don't know this place. It was so easy to set it up in Reno, because I got there early and then just found the only place that would let us have that room when we met up last time. But there's a couple things I want to make sure we do as a group. Okay. I want to do that photo. We got to find a place that has the steps where we can do that, like we're all dead photo. After the event is over, we did that photo on the last night, and that photo like went all over the place. That was crazy. When we were on the steps and everyone acted like we said we did CookieCon well, right? This is how you do CookieCon, and we were exhausted. And then I want to make sure that we have a place designated to meet up immediately after the banquet to take a big group photo again this year, so that we have that and we can keep posting those together. Those are 3 things I want to do, but I don't know anything about this place, Debbie. She's only been at the one in Pennsylvania.
So I was going to answer Nadine. Nadine, it does not have to be a sugar cookie. It just has to be edible. So you could do anything. I mean, like you're from Canada, if there's special Canada chocolates, you can simply just do that.
Bring Nadine has fantastic chocolates from Canada that would be exceptional. Yeah, so Debbie, we got to do some research, and we have to find a place we can meet up where we can have a room so we can just have dinner one night or something, right? And hang out. That's probably, we need to do that again. And what happens on Wednesday night? Because Wednesday the classes start. They're 8 to 12, and then 2 to 6,
and then 7 o'clock is the keynote, I think,
on Wednesday night. On that second day. So keynote, after keynote is the cookie swap. Okay, so that's not
right after keynote.
How many of you guys are actually coming in on Tuesday if we did something Tuesday evening? Anybody who's coming in on Tuesday?
Deb's not, right? Debbie's not coming in until the end of the week.
Oh yeah. So, but we have to have a dinner because then there'll be the Artie Magoo mixer. There'll be like 3 or 4 other mixers, and Nancy has a mixer. Um, yeah, I didn't like the smoke in Reno either. That was rough. It was very rough to have to walk through the smoke to get to the restaurants. I mean, I get it, but it was a funny photo. I love that photo. Um, oh yeah, you're getting in Monday late. Barbie's coming in on Tuesday. Julie, why the sad face? Are you not coming in time? Not till Debbie's going to come in on Thursday. Going to be there Monday. All right. So we
I'll
have
be there
to.
late Monday.
So Jen, so Wednesday's keynote, then Thursday is core classes and elective start.
Yes.
Is there anything Thursday night? Is that game night? I feel like that's
No,
game.
Friday night is game night. Friday night is
So what
after
goes on?
the closing.
What goes on Thursday night? Maybe we could just plan a meetup place Thursday night.
I don't think anything goes on Thursday
So the
night.
classes will be over that night by 6. Maybe if I can find a place, maybe we could do ours Wednesday night and just meet up for dinner, or we could do it later and meet up for dessert. Barbie, you're coming in Monday. That's cool. And Mimi's saying definitely keynote.
I was wrong. The Thursday
Mixers.
night is the mixers.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so there's nothing after the banquet.
So are there multiple mixers all at the same time that night? They're all at the same time?
It's
All
8
right.
to 10. So
Okay.
you do have a little bit of time. So like there's a 2-hour gap from 6 to 8.
So we could just meet somewhere and have dinner. I mean, there's tons of restaurants in there as long as I get in there and get it scheduled, right?
If you know the number, yeah.
So let's say this. I'm not going to commit to it in case we can't find a place. I will commit to a meetup that night in between 6 and 8 before all the big stuff starts that night. So at least we'll have a meetup, but I'll try and find us a place to get together and have dinner or dessert so that we can use our time as a double to do 2 things, right? Cindy, you're selling your tickets? When will you know? 99% is pretty high.
That is. I'm
Pretty
sorry that
high.
you're going to have to sell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope it goes the other direction and you only have to sell 1%.
She should sell her painted eyes so that I can get in the session I wanted.
She's taking realistic eye, I thought.
I know. She's taking it at 1:00, the only one that's completely full.
Oh, well then is that the one you need?
That's the one I want.
So if Cindy, don't release that until Jen calls Mike and Karen, okay? If you don't boo her, Julie. I'm sure she doesn't want to do it. All right, so we'll try for something. Would we just say Thursday night? Because keynote's going to be Wednesday. And keynote, doesn't keynote start? What time's keynote start?
7 o'clock.
So 7 to 8, and then that cookie thing is right after that. So if anybody's not totally flat out exhausted, we could meet up somewhere Tuesday night at like 9:30, from 9:30 to 10, and just chat for a while or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cookie swap takes like 10 minutes.
But the big thing is that group photo. And last year we just all ran up to the front corner and jumped in that big photo right after the event thing was over, before everybody went to get their sugar pieces. So that was a lot of fun. I think we should do that. And then after the banquet, which this year will be on Friday, we went out and just found a place to take that. We're all dying. Cindy's going to know by Monday. Okay, good. Well, let us know. Hearing all this already. Okay, so the key is
can't wait.
Yeah, me too. The key is planning and not overbooking add-on classes. Like the first year I booked an add-on class in every single spot because I was like, I'm spending all this money to travel. I got to do everything, but it's too tiring. And I promise you, it's not just my age that made it too tiring. It's just overwhelming. Like the whole event is like so much stuff. And I'm going to be one of those people. I mean, I know everyone does not agree with this, but I would really like to see a rest day in between add-ons and when CookieCon actually starts, right? Like it would only be the cost of the hotel and your food for that day. And then we can all just do whatever that day right in the middle, right? So we could have add-ons for 2 days, then we have a rest day because let's face it, after that we need it. And then because the vendor hall in and of itself is humongous. It is, I mean, there's so much to do in there. And we
Yeah.
actually, me and Cindy got chased out of there at we did because we ran in there after our elective class was over. We hadn't been able to shop at all. It was so busy, right? So we ran in there and I went to see Jen and Frog, and we were at their booth shopping, and they're like, okay, you guys have to go, it's closing. And I was like, I just got here. So I'm just grabbing what I thought I wanted that was new product. It did turn out that I selected well, but I'd like to make more thoughtful purchases this time. And the other thing I've never done, do you ever do that room where you go decorate?
No.
I've never done it.
Decorating.
I'm really going to try to go in there this time. I am.
The thing is, I mean, it's open decorating is only open the same day as cores, and then the same day as we teach electives. So
Oh, it is only those 2 days? Oh, that's not good. Prissy and I completely skipped the track classes because we took 3 yeah, it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. That's why, since I'm teaching 2, then I'm taking 1. I have that whole chunk of time carved out for shopping so that I don't feel rushed. I'm glad you guys are coming in Monday. She lived in open decorating. So Allison and I think we're arriving on Sunday because I think it's a pretty good drive.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking, in the open decorating, the only thing I did do it the first year because that's where you can do the mystery shape.
Yes, the mystery shape. And then Allison said she played with so many things in that room. I didn't even know there were things in there to check out. That's like a total draw for a mad scientist. Like I should have been in there.
I thought in Dallas you did a demo.
I did demo. I did a demo, but I never went and did open decorating. I didn't even know. Listen, in Dallas, I was like, I didn't even know what was going on. I was just following people around. They said, go here. I went there. I didn't even do the games that year because I was so exhausted. I was like, I can't. This is too much. It's overwhelming. I took too many add-ons and I was exhausted from the very first day. So I think by teaching add-ons the first day, electives the last day, and I'm in track B, so I start super early on Thursday. I can get my electives in, so I won't miss those this time. And I'm prepping differently for my elective this time, so I don't need to take any time out to do that. I'm not prepping for anybody else's classes, so I've got that time. And then I'll take my class. I took the morning class with Jody Till on Wednesday, so I have like that chunk of 2 days that comes together. I think I'm going to be good. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So excited. You're driving, so you're going to try to come early Monday, but I'm still waiting to get a hotel. Wait, is the hotel booked up, but all the tickets aren't sold? Is that what that means? Are there no hotel block spots left? I did demo for a couple hours and then we went and did something else, but I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't open decorating because I haven't gotten to do that yet. I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Bobby's in my class.
Bobby is.
Mm-hmm.
3 a.m. Saturday morning, Nadine, is when you start. Whew, girl. All right. Hey, Nadine, does that mean you're arriving on Sunday? You're going to be there Sunday? Did she say that somewhere in the feed? I thought I saw her say. Timbo is teaching this year, and he's a core instructor this year. So he's actually teaching 2 days. He's teaching Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't remember how many classes or how long they are, but he is on there. And then he's a core teacher on Thursday. Oh, Bobby is. So, oh, good. So you're arriving Monday? What does that say? What did that just say?
Yes, she's arriving Monday. I think Saturday she's leaving.
Wait, seriously?
Leaving early Saturday morning. That's what I would have.
You're leaving early Saturday, but you're not getting there till Monday?
I think leaving CookieCon, like at the end of the week.
Oh, you're leaving on Saturday. Okay, I got you. Okay, there we go. Somebody that needs a room, message Nadine. But you have to take care of my girl there. I don't want any serial killers rooming with her. Just saying. It's got to be somebody nice that will bring gifts because she's a very thoughtful person. She's very nice. CookieCon at the end of the week, Saturday. Okay, I got you. So, all right, we'll figure it out. And we're going to have another chat because I hope you get to do one soon too. You're laughing, but I'm being serious. We don't want to have to take anyone out at CookieCon. Just kidding. Jen.
Yeah.
We're going to have another group chat where we're going to have attendees jump on here, like people from retreat. Gabby wants to come on, and there was 2 other people that volunteered. So we'll just have a group chat about all of the things within CookieCon. After we just wanted to do this tonight for you guys. This is not instead of the other thing. This is just for tonight so that so we could talk about the fact that you could buy add-on classes. I don't know if I saw your questions, but tell me what it is. I think I've been posting every comment. Looking for Nadine. Teresa is looking. Teresa was supposed to come to our first retreat, but something came up, so she couldn't come. But Nadine and Teresa. Nadine did book. So Teresa, you guys get in touch with each other. I think you actually would be a nice fit. You're both real mellow. I think you'd be a good fit for roommates. What was I just about to tell you, Jen? See what's happening. Do you guys see what's happening to my brain at this time of day? So we're going to have another group chat with attendees where we'll talk about just stuff we're going to do there. Maybe by then I'll do a little more research and I'll know about,
like a restaurant.
Yeah, like for Thursday night, like what our options are for that and when the other mixers are. And also I did want to message Mike and Karen and see if there are enough cookie snack attackers going that want to participate. I wanted to see if we could find an area to set up any cookie snack attack cookies that you've done in the last year. And then I will provide a prize for the group for that. Like anything you've done since actually, it doesn't even have to be the last year. It could be any cookie snack attack cookies you want to display that you have done since Cookie Snack Attack started 2.5 years ago. How's that? Can you believe that? Does it even feel like it's been 2.5 years? So crazy. I feel like we just got on this roller coaster and kept going. Like we've been on the longest one ever, right? Let's see. Message me. Mellow me. Dale just rolled his eyes. She is really mellow, Dale. She's not like, she is. Okay. I made a binder for Reno that had tabs for classes, schedules, locations, travel. Mimi, would you like to join the discussion panel when we have Jen and Gabby and Tammy and the 2 other people that volunteered to come back on? Would you like to join that discussion panel? It's going to be on a Tuesday night and you can show us that binder. Are you up for it? Yes, say yes, say yes. Okay, guys, there is still one box available. Somebody go grab that box. Yes, Mimi's in. Okay, I'm going to put you on the list and you bring the binder. Jen, what do you want to tell them about scheduling wise? Do you want to take a topic?
I'll think about it. I'll see what there is to talk about.
I don't know. I'll talk about the swap. I'll have the info together for the swap within our group. So tonight, when I get back to when I get to my next location for the evening, let me put it like that, I will put up a post for everybody to, and I'll pin it in the featured area in the group page for Cookie Snack Attack. And I want you to put your name and what track you're on. And if you want, I'll put the questions there, but name, track, and if you want to participate in a swap with just Cookie Snack Attackers so that we can set that up, because then we're going to need a special meetup time and we'll do it the same way as like the cookie swap, set up numbered bags and everybody drops something in. So you leave with the same amount you came with and it will be all special Cookie Snack Attack stuff. Or maybe I'll have everybody bring a bag with their name on it to collect their stuff in.
That's what she does do. She actually prints everybody's name and puts everyone's name on a bag.
Okay. And then I might even be, I'm going to check on something else because I like this idea. And if we have enough people sign up, my brother-in-law is a custom ink guy. So we'll see. Maybe we can work out something specific for a bag for Cookie Snack Attack. That would be fun, wouldn't it? If I can get something done, we'll see how many people want to participate. Let's see. No one told me how much time I would spend trolling all CookieCon info before I was even. We're sorry we didn't warn you about it, but if you don't do the trolling, then you're going to be caught off guard when you get there. Yeah, it's a little crazy. All right. So, Jen, do we want to tell them anything else tonight? I'm sorry Tammy couldn't make it. I hope she's okay
Yeah,
and got home okay. Um,
I think we got it covered.
you good? Is
Yeah.
there
Sign
any
up for Amy's class tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. If you're local and you want to do an add-on, I have more spots in my afternoon class than my morning class. But sign up for a class. And then if you're still deciding on electives, please sign up for the cocoa butter because you're gonna love it. Jen, what time are you getting there?
Vicky, I'm not exactly sure because it's gonna take Jen and I 8 hours to drive it.
I think it's gonna
And
take us 8 or 9.
and unfortunately, with my hip the way it is, and if nobody knows, I do need a hip replacement, um, which I am putting off. But it does not like car rides, so it may take me a really long time to get there because I'm
It
gonna
may
have
be
to get out a
stopping
lot,
every 2 hours, right?
probably.
Pamela, I think Miss Pamela, because Tracy can't come this time, I don't think Pamela decided to go, but check with her. I'm not sure because initially she was. Vicky's going to be there in 3 hours, totally
Yeah,
jelly.
so I'm trying to shoot between 4 and 5 because if we figure if it's 10 hour ride, I have to leave at like 6 in the morning,
Oh man. Mm.
and I still have to go get Jen. And
You know that how far is Jen?
she's probably about a half an hour from me. She's in
Okay.
PA,
All right. So when is check-in? Do we know? Probably 2 or 3, right?
probably 2 or 3. That's
Yeah.
normal hotel check-in
Because I
time.
was thinking we might take off. Allison doesn't know this yet, but when I was calculating and looking at stops and like where we'd be, I think that we might take off really early that morning. But a lot of things depend because, as you know, I've had major life changes recently. So a lot of things depend on that too and what we're doing. Dinner sounds so good right now, Becky. Okay, so I can't think of anything else to tell you. So we're going to end this live stream, but we're going to have another live stream. But next Tuesday night, Brooke is going to be on and we're going to do a Valentine ice malt piece, I believe is what we're doing next week, I think. But I'm going to let her do whatever because she's probably real stressed out because you know how it is when you move. It just is stressful. So we'll have that next Tuesday. And then probably the week after, Jen, we'll have our chat with people attending and work out the details and try to have some more details for everybody. All right. So the add-on classes for Be the Sparkle or XOXO or any of Tammy's airbrushing classes, we vouch for all of those. And then electives, Jen has cocoa butter openings and all of that is posted on the CookieCon website and you are super welcome. You are very, very welcome. We're glad to have spent time with you guys tonight. Thank you for showing up for us again. All right. We love and appreciate all of you. All right.
Those who are in my class, can't wait to see you.
So I'm super excited about something that I have planned for the students. I have something planned that's not technically swag. So anyway, stay tuned. Details. All right.
But you got to save me one then, right? If I have to save you a gnome.
Yes, I'm doing 4 extra.
Okay.
So assistants, Jen, and then one for somebody I usually just give a special gift to that I have to mail it to them. Okay. All right. So we'll be doing that. Don't you worry. I got y'all covered. All right. And Jen, hang out with me for just a minute.
Sure.
And guys, we will see you later. Thank you. Have a good night.